for good.net. I was really excited about that, and I want to do another charity next. I want to kind of alternate between stuff that the stream needs and then giving back. So we're going to do that from now on this stream, guys. I think that's the right thing to do, especially since, I mean, over the past few months, we've gotten everything from force to misdirection to some other spice. The Tezzerets we already had, but, like, the Platinum, this was just given. The Sundering Titan was just given to us. I mean, you guys have been very generous, so I think it's only proper for me to give back. So the next charity goal for the stream is not going to be Gaming for Good. We may come back to that one. It's going to be a One Life. One Life is the charity for I think it's One Life. Extra Life, excuse me. It's Extra Life. .org. These guys, the money goes to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, excuse me. And I'm gonna do it for 200 this time, I think. And it might take us some time, but I'm really excited. I think that we can pull it off on this stream. And these guys are partnered with Twitch, and I think I just saw Wizards of the Coast, so you know it's legit. Yeah, Wizards of the Coast right there. So hopefully you guys tune in when we do that, and, you know, give if you can. I think it's going to take longer than the last charity. Not just because I'm trying to raise more this time. There's a lot of other factors. That's why I wanted to get the Dazes before we do it, guys, because Daze is kind of the last milestone that the stream is missing, and then there's a lot of different decks we can brew and build and play. A lot of decks. Namely, the Mentor deck deserves Daze, I think. Or we could build Blue-Red Delver. I'd like to build Blue-Red Delver. It's a burn heavy variant. It runs one Fire Blast, just to let you know how all in this version variant is. Obviously, we also probably need to get more Volcanics for it, but this is something I brewed up, and I was pretty excited about it. It's basically just a burn heavy Delver. 2 dig through time. Playset of Daze is what's holding us back, really. A lot of the other pieces aren't too expensive. Fire Blast is ideally the last spell you cast. Alright, there's closing time. This is the last song of the night. When the 4 minutes is up, we're going to close down. We're going to get some much needed shut-eye. Let me know what you think, though. I play Vintage as well. Yes, I do. So here are 2 decks for Vintage. I'll give them both to you, Salsa. Their budget. We're still missing Lotus. We're still missing the red and green Moxen, and we're still missing Ancestral Recall. Those are the big things I'm missing. Salsa from Lumberjack. This deck is so spicy. It's kind of the Nick Fit of Vintage. It's the best way to describe this. There's no other way to describe this Survival of the Fittest deck. 3 Mental Misstep. Place at a Force of Will. Something's... There we go. I'm trying a 1 of Glenalandra. We used to run a Thragtusk. I've been trying Glenalandra to up the blue count. I don't know how I like it. I might swap the Caldera into a Thragtusk. I haven't decided. 1 of Flusterstorm. A Squee, kind of the same boat as the Anger. You never hardcast them. Hopefully you don't. If you do, you're losing. What's up, Gickman? I'll link this to you, Salsa. This is Lumberjack. You can look up Lumberjack as an archetype. There's a bunch of different ways to play it. Most play heavier on the Magus of the Moon. I only have a 1 of. Usually you're just a dedicated Magus of the Moon deck or Trigon Predator deck. The spice I've added is Edric to beat combo. Because you just draw so many cards, you just overwhelm them with forces and curse catchers, oh my. It's a Staticaster. Is to beat Young Pyromancer, which is really popular. If they're on the Mentor plan, we have Sulfur Elemental. Oh yeah, Salsa Shark, well I'm glad you're back, man. Welcome back. We're a little heavy on Decay. Decay's really good right now. 1 Scavenging Ooze. 1 Gilded Drake to beat things like Oath. 1 Lavamancer. 1 Gorilla Shaman, 1 Deathrite Shaman. Deck is a blast to play though. So yeah, our only 2s are Scavenging Ooze and Drake. I'd like to find more relevant 2s. When we were white, we had a lot of different 2s. The only other 2 we need to buy for this deck eventually is an Eidolon of the Great Rebel. Yeah, I know it's closing time. Eidolon of the Great Rebel would be a solid 2-drop because there's plenty of people playing combo and Vintage. It's just really solid to be able to pot into this. Excuse me. Survival into this, and then you just pump it out with Orcish. Orcish produces any combination of red or green. This is the main engine of the deck, by the way. You can crack lands, sort of like a pseudo Lotus every turn. Do I think Mentor is better than Pyromancer? Not necessarily. That's why I'm main decking the Staticaster. Also, it's blue, but I still have a card for Mentor. This is Madness is another brew. This deck is a blast. It's another 4-color list. It's in the same colors. I didn't want to brew just one deck if we were going to invest in Vintage. I always think ahead, hopefully. This is a Psychotog, Rootwalla, Squee, Punishing Fire, Circular Logic, Bizarre Baghdad. It's just so much value. This is like our super value deck. And it is a blast. 2 digs, 1 treasure cruise. We never have any trouble casting. Alright guys, that's enough for today. And I'm testing a Demonic Tutor and a Deck Fade in main. Some other spice, Tabernacle Strip Mine, a Wasteland. Anyway guys, that's the end of the song. Therefore, that is the end of the stream. But I'll see you guys here later. Please hit the follow button if you want to come hang out. We might stream as early as tomorrow. I'm definitely streaming Monday. Mentor may be better. White is the weakest color. Mentor goes bigger than Pyromancer. If there's a board of Mentor versus Pyromancer, the Mentor player wins. But the hard part is beating the efficiency of the blue-red player. A lot of people say Grixis is one of the best fair decks to play in Vintage right now. Grixis Young Pyromancer, because you get the best colors, best colors. But I will see you guys, and as soon as we finish, this is the incentive. As soon as we finish the days. Donation, we're gonna work on another charity donation. Like I said, I'm thinking One Life. If you think we should do another gamingforgood.net because you guys get to redeem points for games, let me know. But I think I wanted to try an Extra Life donation. And the great thing is, if we don't meet our goal, all the money goes to Extra Life anyway. Right, I'm in agreement, Dashiel. See, it's also right, and maybe that's where I'm ambitious, where we don't even need the in the Lumberjack deck. Maybe we don't even need to use up a slot for Sulfur. I've seen some people try Mentor, though, is the problem, and I don't want to completely scoop to that. But you could argue that a lot of people aren't doing this. You still have Caldera Hellion. Instead of Sulfur Elemental, we could run a 1 of Toxic Deluge, which also would answer. The nice thing about Sulfur is it's uncounterable. It's split second. I mean, to each their own. I mean, another way to answer it, Abrupt Decay. The deck can handle the tokens usually. You know, you could just Abrupt Decay. Sometimes the Izzet Staticaster will answer the tokens off of the Mentor. Sometimes, depending on the board state. Well, depending on their hand state. Truth be told. But yeah, I'll see you guys next Abram special. Looking to stream as early as Sunday evening after the party. It might be Monday though. Definitely Monday, maybe Sunday. I'll see you guys though. We'll play some more Robopod perhaps. Maybe some Robopod. But I'll see you guys. Catch you on the next Abram special. Peace.